Hey, Shalom Israel. Most High in Christ bless. Why do you subscribe? IUIC New Orleans, subscribe. Go to our YouTube page. Help us to grow. Comment, like, share. What's going on? Make it happen.
Hey, Shalom Israel, Most High in Christ bless. I'm Officer Michael with IUIC New Orleans. Today we are talking about lust and unity. One kills the spirit, the other one combats it. So I'm open up with 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. Book of 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. You got to combat lust. How do you do it? This is how. I'm going to read that. I got a reader?
Yes, sir.
All praises. Let's go.
The book of 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15.
Uh-huh.
Study to show thyself approved unto God.
Read.
A workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
That's how you're going to be able to stand when lust comes at you. You have to study. You can't identify sin if you are not studying. You have to study. Get Sirach 38 and 24. Sirach chapter 38, verse 24. I like to get it too, so I'm getting it now.
Yes, sir. The book of Sirach, chapter 38, verse 24.
Uh-huh.
The wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure.
It says the what? Read that again.
The wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure.
While you sitting on your phone scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all that, that's opportunity to study. Read that. Read it again.
The wisdom of a learned man.
It says the wisdom of a learned man, read.
Cometh by opportunity.
Comes by opportunity. Read on.
Of leisure.
Of what?
Of leisure.
Read on.
And he that hath little business shall become wise.
Does that mean you don't have a job? No. When you are not distracted with outside influences, you will become wise. When you are opening up the book, the commandments, and you are studying them, you get them in your mind, you will become wise. Sirach 39 and 1.
The book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High,
read,
and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out of the wisdom of all the ancients.
Come on.
And be occupied in prophecies.
You will be occupied in the scriptures. That's how you will be able to stand when sin comes. But if you're not occupied in it, you'll get overtaken. Matthew 26 and 41.
Yes, sir.
Matthew chapter 26, verse 41.
Yes, sir. The book of Matthew, chapter 26 and verse 41.
Uh-huh.
Watch and pray.
The scriptures say watch and pray. What are you watching for? You're watching for those sins, for those obstacles. And you have to pray. Read on.
That ye enter not into temptation.
So that you don't get caught up in temptation. Satan plays the long game. Tell you straight like that. If you studying, you're building your spirit up, you're getting around brothers and sisters who keep the commandments, that strengthens you. But when you off by yourself, you're not studying, you're not paying attention to what's going on, that's when you're vulnerable. Read on.
The spirit indeed is willing.
Uh-huh.
But the flesh is weak.
The flesh wants what it wants. It says the spirit is willing, but your flesh is weak. Luke chapter 21, verse 36.
Yes, sir. The book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 36.
Come on.
Watch ye therefore and pray always.
It said do what?
Watch ye therefore and pray always.
Pray always. Don't cease. Don't get weak. Don't stop praying. Watch and pray. Study. Bishop said all the time, study, pray, and apply. You have to do those things. Read on.
That ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things.
That you may be able to escape. That's how we escape. In the scriptures, that's how we find hope. That's how you're able to escape those sins, your lusts. It could be money. It could be women. It could be a brother. It could be that car that you've been lusting after. It could be that house. You can have nice things, but when you to the point where you lusting after it, that's a problem. That is a problem. Read on.
Worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass. and to stand before the Son of Man.
So you're able to stand. If you study, and you'll be able to stand. Now, get 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11.
The book of 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
Lest Satan should get an advantage.
How will Satan get an advantage over you if you're not studying? You're not praying. You're not applying any of the commandments of God. Satan will get an advantage. Satan, he's that old, they call it the old serpent. He's been at this for a long time, which means he got a lot of time. He got a lot of time to get you. If you're not studying, he will get you. He will attack you, and you are defenseless. You can't fight. Read on.
For we are not ignorant of his devices.
If you're not reading the scriptures, are you ignorant of his devices? If you don't read, you're ignorant of his devices. You are ignorant of his devices if you're not paying attention to the scriptures. Read that again.
Lest Satan should get an advantage of us.
Uh-huh.
For we are not ignorant of his devices.
We are not ignorant of his devices if we're studying 1 Peter 5 and 8.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 5 and verse 8.
Come on.
Be sober.
Uh-huh.
Be vigilant.
Read.
Because your adversary, the devil.
It says your adversary. When you're at war, adversary is your enemy. He says to be sober and be vigilant. Because you're what? Read that again.
Be sober, be vigilant.
Come on.
Because your adversary, the devil.
It says your adversary, the devil, read.
As a roaring lion.
As a roaring lion. Who ever seen a hungry lion? A roaring lion does what? Read. When he's devouring prey. He ain't playing no games. Read.
Walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
It says seeking whom he may devour. Now that person he's devouring, does he tend to be with everybody, or does he tend to be off by himself? He tends to be off by himself. Why? Zephaniah 2 and 1. This is what you have to do. Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. Yes, sir. What we have to do.
The book of Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1.
Read.
Gather yourselves together.
The Bible tells us to gather ourselves together. Come on.
Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
We are not desired as a nation. The Bible tells us to gather together, O nation not desired. Read.
Before the decree bring forth.
Uh-huh.
Before the day pass as the chaff.
Before destruction comes, we need to be gathered together. We need to be unified. We have to be unified in the commandments of the Lord. Read.
Before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you.
Before the anger of the Lord come upon us. Hebrews 10. Hebrews chapter 10. We all know these.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 26.
Uh-huh. Verse 25.
Verse 25. Yes, sir. Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together.
Jump to verse 24.
Yes, sir. Verse 24. And let us consider one another.
That the scriptures tell us to consider one another. We all go through things. We all have problems. Times are getting hard. ICE is down here in Louisiana. They snatching Northern Kingdom up left and right. Left and right. Stuff's gonna get bad. It's going to get bad. Read on.
To provoke unto love and to good works.
So we are to consider each other and provoke each other into love and to good works. Read. Watch this.
Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves.
Not forsaking the assembly. You're in person. I get it. Brothers and sisters get sick. We all go through stuff. We all got problems. But we can't forsake the assembly, coming together, unifying, united. Read.
As the manner of some is,
Uh-huh.
but exhorting one another.
We have to exhort. The world beats us down. We have to be united, and we have to exhort one another. Read.
And so much the more,
Uh-huh.
as ye see the day approaching.
As we see that day coming, we are to exhort one another. We are to come together. Don't forsake the assembly of one. We cannot do that. Thank the Lord we have little sanctuaries. We can come together and keep the commandments of the Lord. That's a beautiful thing. Exodus 20 and 9. It's a glorious thing to keep the Sabbath day. You know, some of y'all get like, oh man, you know, it's a Sabbath. Oh, I gotta drive. Instead of third. Thank the Lord for a Sabbath day. Thank the Lord, a mandatory day of rest. All praises to the Father for the Exodus chapter 20.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
To keep it holy. All right. Yeah, read on. Come on.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
Read.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord
It says
thy God.
the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord's. Read.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
He said, I'm giving you a mandatory day off. You ain't supposed to do no work. The Lord gave us this. And we should be thankful for it. We should look forward to it. It should be in the middle of the week. It should all praises to the Lord, the Sabbath's come. We should be counting down the days until the Sabbath. And then don't show up on the Sabbath talking about, yeah, man, you know, man, I gotta go to work after it. Well, I don't want to hear that. I do not want to hear that. Don't bring, the Sabbath is you boost your spirit on the Sabbath. Don't come in talking about you got to go to work. Man, I got to go pick up a load. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I got to go punch in at Home Depot. We don't want to hear that. All praise to the Lord, bro. Let's get into the scriptures. Let's study. Let's rejoice. Read.
Thou, nor thy son,
Uh-huh.
nor thy daughter,
Read.
Thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle,
Uh-huh.
nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
Drop that. Go to Leviticus 23:1.
Yes, sir.
Leviticus chapter 23. And to get my first image of what a holy convocation is. A holy convocation, because, sometimes we forget. Read that. Leviticus chapter 1. I'm sorry, 23:1.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 1.
Come on.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel,
Says, speak to the Israelites. Read.
and say unto them,
Uh-huh.
concerning the feast of the Lord,
Read.
which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations.
Uh-huh.
Even these are my feast. 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest,
Read.
and holy convocation.
A holy convocation. Now, read what a holy convocation is.
A holy convocation in the Bible is a sacred assembly commanded by God.
It's a what?
A sacred assembly commanded by God.
A sacred assembly commanded. It ain't optional. He say, well, if you feel like it. No, commanded. You are commanded to rest, damn it. The hell wrong with what's wrong with us? The Lord say, I command you, it's commanded by God. Read.
Specifically referring to the feast and Sabbaths mentioned in Leviticus chapter 23.
AI know this. AI saying the Lord told you Israelites to rest. You can Google this. Hey, what's the Sabbath day? Oh, well, Leviticus chapter 23, the Lord told you to rest. Read Leviticus 23 again.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord,
Read.
which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts.
Now go back to the definition. Let's finish that whole definition out.
A holy convocation in the Bible is a sacred assembly commanded by God, specifically referring to the feast and Sabbaths mentioned in Leviticus 23.
Watch this.
These were designated times for Israelites.
For the who?
For Israelites to gather for worship, rest, and to rehearse or proclaim God's appointed times and covenants.
Damn. All praises. It said these times were designated by God for you to rest. Worship and rest. Rest. All praise to the Lord for that. And I go back to Leviticus chapter 23. This should make us happy. You get a mandatory God. Who trumps God? Nobody. I get down nobody. God say, hey, sit down and rest. All praises to the Lord for that. Read Leviticus 23 again. I'm going to move on. What time is it?
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest.
Read.
And holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein.
Read on.
It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwelling.
The Sabbath of the Lord. All right. Read Zephaniah 2:1 and then get the next video up. This is how we supposed to be gathering. This is how we supposed to come together. Don't take some of y'all back. Yes.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1.
Read.
Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
He said, gather together, O nation not desired. We need to be unified. We got to gather together. Now, play the video. Play the video. This is how we got to come together. Some of y'all may not know about this. Just watch how they come together. I know some of y'all used to Voltron. That's Saber-tooth tiger right there. And I think that's the pterodactyl. That's how you got to gather together. Watch this. Oh, here we go. We're going to get to it. They even got a brother right there. The black one.
This is kicking. This is Billy. All systems go.
All right, speed up a little bit. So when they're showing they coming together, that's gold off. All right, here we go. Watch this. This is how we got to come together. Look at that. See that? Boom. Look at it. Uh-oh. See how they all coming together?
All right, guys, let's go get them. Right.
See, look how strong they are together. They took a hit. There I know.
Weapons are no match for me. All right, guys, let's see what this baby can do. Yeah,
Trying to get to the part where it stand up. See how they all working together?
all right.
Hold that. Get Nehemiah 4 and 6. Nehemiah chapter 4, verse 6. I wanted to get the part where they kind of stood up and showed them all coming together like Voltron. Ah, there it goes. It's coming together. There it goes. Now read that, Nehemiah 4 and 6.
Yes, sir. The book of Nehemiah, chapter 4 and verse 6.
Read that.
So built we the wall,
Uh-huh.
and all the wall was joined together unto the half thereof.
Read.
For the people had a mind to work.
They had a mind to work. So the people had a mind to work. They had a mind to work together. Now go back. Go back to the Power Rangers little clip. Now look at that. Look at how they come together. See that? Bam! That a little chess piece coming together. Look. Nah, you can drop that. See how but they all came together. No one was saying like, well, I want to be the headpiece. I want to be the leg. I want to be the arm. They all came together and knew their purpose. They all gathered together. Get 1 Corinthians 1 and 10.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 1, verse 10.
Uh-huh.
Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment.
That we be joined together perfectly. We be unified. As times get tough, we got to make sure that we are unified. Get Genesis chapter 39. We're going to start at verse 1. Because certain things will attack our unity.
The book of Genesis, chapter 39, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And Joseph was brought down to Egypt.
Read.
And Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, captain of the guard, an Egyptian, brought him of the hands of the Ishmaelites.
So the Ishmaelites sold Joseph. Well, he fell into a hole. His brother sold him. If you go back, you can read the history. For time's sake, we're not going to get into it. Joseph was sold. He was sold by his brothers to Ishmael. And Ishmael, they sold him into Egypt. Read on.
Which had brought him down thither. And the Lord was with Joseph.
The Lord was with Joseph. Was a good man. Joseph was a good brother. The Lord was with Joseph. Read.
And he was a prosperous man.
He was what?
A prosperous man.
When your ways please the Lord, your enemies, they know it. Because they'll even start to prosper. Joseph, he was prospering. He was a good man. He was sold into slavery. I got it. But he was prospering. Joseph was a good brother. Read. Watch this.
And he was in the house of his master, the Egyptian.
Uh-huh.
And his master saw that the Lord was with him.
So you see that? His master saw, like, dang, man, the Lord is with this brother. The devil knew, his master knew that the Lord was dealing with Joseph. Watch this, read.
And that the Lord made all that he did to prosper in his hand.
So he said the Lord made everything that he's doing everything prospers that he puts his hands to. So watch what the enemy do. Watch this, read.
And Joseph found grace in his sight.
Uh-huh.
And he served him. And he made him overseer over his house.
So he put Joseph as the overseer, because this ultimately we know the Lord did this, but Joseph, everything that he did prospered. His overseer, his master saw it and made him overseer. Why do you think he did that? Because I'm gonna make him overseer for my stuff, so my stuff will prosper. Sometimes what people mean for bad, the Lord will turn around and make it for good. Our thoughts are not his thoughts. Read on, watch this.
And all that he had, he put into his hand.
Mm-hmm.
And it came to pass from the time that he made him overseer in his house,
Read.
and over all that he had,
Come on.
that the Lord blessed the Egyptian's house for Joseph's sake.
He said, for whose sake?
For Joseph's
The
sake.
Lord blessed his house for Joseph's sake. That should tell you right there the type of spirit that Joseph was rolling in. The Lord blessed the Egyptian's house for Joseph's sake. Damn, all praises. Read on, come on.
And the blessing of the Lord was upon all that he had in the house
Read,
and in the field.
come on.
And he left all that he had in Joseph's hand.
He left Joseph overseeing everything. Everything that he had, Joseph was overseeing. Joseph was running the show. He was shot caller, big baller, shot caller. Joseph was calling the shots. Sold into slavery, damn it, now he calling the shots. All praises to the Lord. Read.
And he knew not what he had,
Uh-huh.
save the bread which he did eat.
Come on, watch it.
And Joseph was a goodly person and well favored.
Joseph was in the spirit and well favored. Read on.
And it came to pass after these things that his master's wife cast her eyes upon Joseph.
So now, here comes the whole. Joseph overseeing everything, but here comes the old whorish woman. Watch this, read.
And she said, lie with me.
She said, lie with me. She trying to get Joseph. Hold that, get Proverbs 6:23. She tried to get him. This is how Satan worked. The Lord done set Joseph up. The brother done been sold into slavery. Now, Potiphar, he see that this dude rolling in the spirit. He said, I'm going to put you over all my stuff. Here comes Satan. Here it comes, right? That's how it's subtle, just like that. Read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 23.
Read.
For the commandment is a lamp,
Uh-huh.
and the law is light,
Read.
and reproofs of instruction are the way of life.
Read on.
To keep thee from the evil woman.
To do what?
To keep thee from the evil woman.
To keep thee. It said Joseph was a goodly person. He understood the commandments to keep him from that right there. Read on.
From the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman.
From a what woman?
From a strange woman.
That's what we reading about that in Genesis 39. She trying to get him. He come in the house every day. She like, yo, what's up, Joe? Can I get at you? I want to holler at you. My master's not here. What was you doing? He in there trying to cook. She come in the house trying to give him some behind. You can't make it up. She's on him. Watch. Go back. We're going to get it. Watch. Go back to Genesis 39. Satan plays the long game. He will wear you down. He don't just ride by your house and say, yep, nope, I can't get it. No, I ain't going to try you today. He's out there. Satan in them streets. He out there. Like, yep, I'm going to keep trying till I get him. But our mind got to be like Joseph. Go back to Genesis 39. What was that, verse 7? Read that.
Yes, sir. The book of Genesis, chapter 39, verse 7.
Come on.
And it came to pass after these things
Read.
that his master's wife cast her eyes upon Joseph.
Uh-huh.
And she said, lie with me.
Let's see how Joseph moved. Watch this. Read.
But he refused.
He did what?
But he refused.
Joseph said, hell no. I ain't doing it. Read. Watch this.
And said unto his master's wife, Behold, my master wotteth not what is with me in the house.
Uh-huh.
And he hath committed all that he had to my hand.
Can you imagine the spirit Joseph is in? He correcting this dude's wife. Your husband set me over all this. This is what he said. He getting her mind right. Like, yeah, no, I ain't doing this. Read on, watch this.
There is none greater in this house than I.
He said, I'm the head honcho here. None is greater in this house than me. Read.
Neither hath he kept back anything from me but thee.
Uh-huh.
Because thou art his wife.
He said, you the only thing he kept back because this is how Joseph is reasoning with this strange woman. Like, you his wife, and you know she was bad. You know she was bad. He said, look, he said, I can do everything in here but you. Read on.
How then can I do this great wickedness?
How can I do this great? He telling her that, no, this is wicked. This is of Satan. I'm not doing. We let her know I'm not doing this. He's correcting the devil, rebuking her, letting her know, like, hey, look, this night of the Lord. This is a great what? Read that again.
How then can I do this great wickedness and sin against God?
He said, how am I going to sin against God? He done set me up, and everything that the Lord allowed me over, we prospering. But this is wicked. This is of Satan. This is not of God. This is what he's letting her know. Read.
And it came to pass, as she spake to Joseph day by day.
She's day by day trying to give him the draws. She's trying to give him the cheeks every day. She's trying to give it to him. She's literally on him. He got to see her because he over everything. He's overseeing everything, so he got to see her. That's what I say. You know how they this is what Satan does. He just pokes the same spot. He just keeps poking, keep poking until he wear you down. That's what he do. That lust will destroy you if you allow it. But Joseph, he was strong in the spirit. He said, hey, look, nope. He even corrected her. Nope. Read on. Watch this.
That he hearkened not unto her.
You got to think about it. Let's say Joseph's outside overseeing the cattle. They probably had cattle. Probably had some oxen. He see her coming. He just, I'm out of here. And damn oxen and stuff, just they all over the place because he getting away from her. To get away from the crazy woman, he said, yep, you know what? The hell with this. Because you know she was bad. And Joseph, he understood that. Like, hey, man, look. He see her coming. Yep, got to go. I'm out. I'm gone. I'm not hanging around because if I stay there, she going to eventually wear me down. That's why I said, read that day by day again.
And it came to pass, as she spake to Joseph day by day.
Day by day, she on him. Yo, come lie with me. You smelling good, Joseph. You come on in here. My husband's gone. That's what she did. Flattery read in Proverbs 8. That's what she was doing. That's what they do. Read.
That he hearkened not unto her.
He said, I ain't doing it. Read on.
To lie by her.
Read.
Or to be with her.
He said, I don't even want to be with her. I don't want to be by her. I'm not lying with her. He already checked on it. Like, no, it's wicked. I'm not doing this. Read on.
And it came to pass about this time that Joseph went into the house to do his business.
So he went into the house to do his business. Watch us read.
And there was none of the men of the house there within.
So when nobody in there, he went in the house to conduct business as usual. There was no men there. Read. Watch this.
And she caught him by his garment.
She did what?
And she caught him by his garment. She
grabbed him. Joseph is fighting for it. He fighting right now. He understands, man, look, this is wicked. She snatched him up. Like, yeah, I'm getting this. It's like, I got to have him. Read.
Saying, lie with me.
Uh-huh.
And he left his garment in her hand.
He got the hell up out of there. He left his garment. Joseph said, I got to go. I'm getting up out of there. Read.
And fled.
He did what?
And fled.
He said, I'm gone. Read.
And got him out.
He got up out of there. Read. Watch this.
And it came to pass when she saw that he had left his garment in her hand and was fled forth, that she called unto the men of her house.
So they wasn't there. She called the men of the house. And watch what she did. Read.
And spake unto them, saying, See, he had brought in Hebrew unto us to mock us.
You can't make this stuff up. She tried to get him hemmed up. She said, oh, this Hebrew that you brought here, who been prospering your house, he wouldn't touch her. So she called the man of the house and said, look at this Hebrew you brought in here. Look how he did. Watch this. Watch what she said. Watch this.
He came in unto me to lie with me.
Uh-huh.
And I cried with a loud voice. And it came to pass, when he heard that I lifted up my voice and cried, that he left his garment with me and fled and got him out.
So he been avoiding this strange woman, I'm using Bible words, the whole time. The whole time he avoiding this hoe. Now, all of a sudden, oh, he gave in. He dealt with me. No, Joseph got the hell up out of there. Think about it, he walk in, right? He come and do his bed. He look around, hold on. You know, he got the Spirit of the Lord on him. So now he already peeping like, man, ain't no men up in here. Boom, she jump out, ambush him, grab him. I'm out, I'm gone. He did, what, a swim move? You know, football player, a swim move. He swim moved, he got up out of there. Like, I'm gone, she ain't getting me. And now look at her, think about that Satan. Now she called him into the house. She got the garment. You know, it was a bad garment. He's like the number 2 dude in the house. So she got this nice garment laid out, saying, look, now, you know, this Hebrew you brought in here, you know, he tried to have his way with me. Trying to, this will get your life took. In the streets today, that'll get you killed. Read on.
And she laid up his garment by her.
Does that sound like somebody that he tried to take advantage of? Oh, see he left his garments all laid out. She got the story already cooked up. Can't make it up. Read on, watch this.
Until his Lord came home.
Until the Lord came home. Not the guy that was over Joseph, her husband. Read.
And she spake unto him according to these words.
Read.
Saying, the Hebrew servant, which thou hast brought unto us, came into me to mock me.
He said, oh, now he came to mock me. He fought me off this whole time. Now all of a sudden he gave in and came in unto me. Yeah, okay, read on, watch this.
And it came to pass, as I lifted up my voice and cried, that he left his garment with me and fled out.
Read.
And it came to pass, when his master heard these words of his wife, which she spake unto him, saying, after this manner did thy servant to me, that his wrath was kindled.
So now he mad. He mad as hell. Why? He thinks somebody else done dealt with his wife. Read.
And Joseph's master took him and put him into the prison, a place where the king's prisoners were bound.
Uh-huh.
And he was there in the prison.
Come on.
But the Lord was with Joseph.
But who was with him?
But the Lord was with Joseph.
The Lord was with Joseph. There's always, now, that ain't the escape y'all thought that, like, well, he got away. Lord put him in prison. Hey, he put him in prison to get that evil woman away. Where's that in Ecclesiastes? To escape from the evil woman? She wasn't letting up. It said day by day, she was trying to get Joseph. Day by day. But the Lord always make a way for you to escape, though. Get that 7 and 29 to get from the evil woman.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman, whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands.
Come on.
Whoso pleaseth God shall escape from her.
Read.
But the sinner shall be taken by her.
Joseph wasn't no sinner. Joseph's mind was on the Lord. He understood the Lord was dealing with him. He got up out of there. Now, he went to prison. Hey, it is what it is. Guess what? Now go back to Genesis chapter 39 and read verse, where we leave off at?
Verse 21.
Yes.
The book of Genesis chapter 39, verse 21.
Uh-huh.
But the Lord was with Joseph and showed him mercy.
He did what?
And showed him mercy.
That was the mercy. He showed him mercy. He went to prison. The Lord showed him mercy. Read on.
And gave him favor in the sight of the keeper of the prison.
He did what?
And gave him favor in the sight of the keeper of the prison.
So the Lord showed him favor while he was in prison. The dude that was keeping him in prison, he wasn't even hard on him. He got him away from that demon Yeah, he went to jail, but guess what? He's like, man, that's still my servant. I'm going to look out for him. He didn't let his lust consume him. Read.
And the keeper of the prison committed to Joseph's hand all the prisoners that were in the prison.
Damn. So he went, yo, how the Christians you say, won't he do it? He said, okay, you were overseeing Potiphar's house. Satan, she in there, she trying to give him cheeks every day. Joseph, he understands this is wicked to deal with this man's wife. Boom, the Lord put him in prison. And then the dude in the prison, he saw the spirit that's on Joseph like, well, shoot, I'm going to put him over these prisoners. Because clearly the Lord is dealing with him. That's how we got to roll, man. We got to roll in that spirit. We can't let our lust destroy us, man. All right, get the video.
Yo, so listen, this is gonna be a raw video. I'm speaking straight from the heart. No edited, none of that stuff, man. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and we was talking about lust, and she was telling me about a past relationship she had, and the guy that she was dating, tall dude, made a lot of money, handsome, can have any woman he want, right? And he had a huge lust problem, and the problem, it got so bad that of course he was cheating, because when you have a lust problem, you don't stay faithful, and lust, if a person don't get it under control, lust could have you entertaining same-sex situationships.
All right, pause right there. So we're going to come back to the video, 1 Kings chapter 11, verse 1. It said, if you don't get your lust under control, your lust will destroy you. I wanted to read about Joseph, because Joseph, he had his lust under control. He was moving in the spirit of the Lord. He understood that if he dealt with this man's wife, that was wicked. He understood that. So he didn't do it. Read 1 Kings 11.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 11, verse 1.
Come on.
But King Solomon loved many strange women.
He did what?
He loved many strange women.
This is what happens when your lust is not kept at bay. You will love strange women. And like this gentleman said in this video, oftentimes you'll go off like into other things. Your lust will lead you into other things. Read.
Together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites,
Read.
Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites.
Read.
Of the nations concerning the Lord said unto the children of Israel.
Now we know King Solomon was rich. He was rich. So he had a lot of time to think about sex. He had a lot of time to get himself into trouble. That's what often happens when you see those celebrities that have a lot of money, that have a lot of time. Like look at the Diddy. They start doing having all kind of freak offs and all this other crazy stuff. That's what happens. Your lust will consume you. Read.
Ye shall not go into them. Neither shall they come in unto you.
So the Lord said these things, you were not supposed to do these things. But what happens when your lust concedes, when it wins, when you lose that battle, you go into these things right here. Read on.
For surely they will turn away your heart after their gods.
They will do what?
Surely they will turn away your heart after their gods.
Come on.
Solomon claved unto these in love.
So he clave unto these things. That's what happened. That's what happened. When you let your lust win, you start going after other things. Sin wins. It will destroy you. Read.
And he had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines. And his wives turned away his heart.
They turned away his mind. He started going after he started worshiping their gods. Read.
For it came to pass when Solomon was old that his wives turned away his heart after other gods.
After other gods. Read.
And his heart was not perfect with the Lord, his God, as was the heart of David, his father.
So he was going off. He was going off. He started lusting after these women, and eventually it led him into dealing with their gods. Read.
For Solomon went after Ashtaroth.
That's Easter.
the goddess of the Zidonians.
He went after the Hamites god. Read.
After Milcom, the abomination of the Ammonites.
He even went after the Amorites, their god. And watch what he did when he went after them. Read on.
And Solomon did evil in the sight of the Lord, and went not fully after the Lord, as did David his father.
They got him to go off. When he started letting his lust win, it'll cause you to go off. Now go back and play some more of the video.
She said she didn't say that, you know, she thought Buddy, you know, was gay, but she felt that spirit, you know, starting to come over him, right? Fellas, you gotta control your lust. Every great man in the Bible who was ever defeated was defeated due to a woman or women. Lust.
Did we just not read that? Did we just not read that? Get Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 43. Did we just not read that? We just read it. It don't just go for the brothers. It go for the sisters too. They lust. Believe it or not, they lust too. They just think they sneakier with theirs, but they do it too. Look how big his feet are. They be lusting too. Read that.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 20, verse 43.
Mm-hmm.
And there shall ye remember your ways and all your doings, wherein ye have been defiled. And ye shall loathe yourselves in your own sight for all your evils that ye have committed.
Read on.
And ye shall know that I am the Lord, when I have wrought with you for my name's sake, not according to your wicked ways, nor according to your wicked doings, O ye house of Israel, saith the Lord God.
So when you start going off, read it again.
Yes, sir. Verse 43. And there shall ye remember your ways and all your doings.
So because when you have to come back to the laws, you must remember your ways. You can't go off. You have to stand firm in the commandments. Because what happens when those lusts concede? Drop that, go to Wisdom of Solomon 4 and 6. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 4, verse 6.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
For children begotten of unlawful beds.
That's what happens. You start seeing little, like children. You think Solomon didn't understand this? You think he didn't understand this? Remember Nehemiah, he said, like they were doing, it was so bad, they were going after their lust so bad, they started get that, y'all know what I want, get that Nehemiah where the kids were speaking in half, let me find it. Yeah, and he had to smack them up. I'm not saying you hit somebody upside the head, but I'm telling you, hey, we gotta control our lust, man. I'm telling you, that runs rampant in Israel. Fornication, adultery, it all starts with your lust. Let me find it.
All right, the book of Nehemiah, chapter 13, verse 23.
That's it, yeah.
In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod.
Ashdod, read, come on.
Of Ammon and of Moab.
Read.
And their children spake in the speech of Ashdod.
They spoke half they tongue. They dealing with women they supposed to be dealing with. Because I'm telling you, lust, man, lust will mess us up. It will mess us up. Read on.
And could not speak in the Jews' language.
They couldn't even speak their native language. He said they can't even speak in the Jews' language. He's dealing with these heathen. Come on, man.
But according to the language of each people.
According to the language of those people, those strange people we read about, we're supposed to be dealing with them. 2 Samuel chapter 13, verse 1. Before we go back to the video. One more time.
If you don't get lust under control, lust will control you. And you find yourself wasting your best years, wasting your energy chasing women, all on social media, watching booty shaking videos, watching fitness chicks who are half naked, you know, and you program yourself. You're feeding lust. And see, the thing about lust is never satisfied. Lust is never satisfied. And lust does not have a preference either.
Did you hear that? It said lust is never satisfied. It's never satisfied. It's not. Lust will chew you up and spit you out. It's never satisfied. Because them brothers that get caught up in porn and all of the stuff, they always have to seem to find something to make them get a little bit higher on. And say, okay, well, this point ain't work from now. I'm gonna get this point. I'm gonna get, and they just keep digging themselves in a deeper and deeper hole. It's never satisfied. It will consume you. It will destroy you. Play on, brother. Bring out some heavy points.
Care. Lust just needs to be fed. And I meet women. Oh, I got all these men in my DMs, and all these men want me. They don't want you. It's lust. It's lust, especially if you naked. If you're naked and you're showing your body, don't mistake attention. Don't mistake likes. Don't mistake comments as a man really wanting you for value. And it's lust. And a person is a fool if they can't see that. If a person is a fool if they can't see that. So man, we have to step up, and we have to be a better example, man. We gotta show it better for women. Bro, I challenge you, man. If you're a dude and you have a lust problem, man, stop scrolling on social media. Unfollow some of those women who are naked. Unfollow some of those pages. Stop watching porn. It's not impossible to. The moment a person
Stop right there. Get Job 31.
anything,
Listen to what he's saying. I'm going to give you the scripture. Job chapter 31, verse 1. He said, stop watching porn. Stop. How did Jordan think? Stop it. Get some help. Stop it. Get the scriptures. Read that. Job 31.
The book of Job, chapter 31, verse 1.
Read.
I made a covenant with mine eyes.
He said, I did what?
I made a covenant with mine eyes.
Uh-huh.
Why then should I think upon a maid?
He said, why should I think upon a maid? Read.
For what portion of God is there from above?
Uh-huh.
And what inheritance of the Almighty from on high?
He said, so make a covenant with your eyes. Now go to Matthew chapter 5, verse 28. Let's get a precept. Matthew 5 and 28. Make a covenant with your eyes. He said, stop it. Don't watch porn. Quit.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 28.
Read.
But I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her committed adultery with her already in his heart.
Don't be lusting. Don't get on your phone and start scrolling. If you know you got a problem with lust, study more, pray more, apply more, fast. Don't get on your phone and start looking at, play the video. I'm about to say something right now.
they're going to find a way to make it happen. And the moment, fellas, we decide that, you know what, we're not going to let lust control us. We're going to get control of this, man. The moment you make a decision and you decide, you start finding ways to make it happen. And again, some ways, unfollow certain pages, right? Stop watching porn, man. Gradually wean yourself off of it. You know, pray. Ask God to deliver you from that. Because the last thing you want to do, man, is grow old and you look back like, damn, I wasted so much time. I messed up with so many great women who could have been phenomenal wives. But because of my lust, I lost them. And they're gonna go live a happy life with another man who has his lust under control, who can be faithful. So man, I'm speaking from the heart, man, because you know when we get on social media now, man, you can't get online. You can't even watch a movie or series without it being sexually motivated.
It's all what he's saying is true. What he's saying is true. My wife, she had me all the time. She said, "Why you watch all the old stuff, the old movies? Because you ain't got to worry about somebody's naked behind popping up on the screen." I watch movies back from like the 1980s, the older stuff. You ain't got to worry about that. You turn on something today, you like, hold on, is that a man or a woman? You can't tell. They tell us, what they call it, universal, and it's just foolishness. It's complete foolishness. Everything I'm trying to use everything is tied to LGBT something. It's all over. They even got it in cartoons now. Play on.
And if we know we don't have no control of what gets posted, you know, what gets shown on movies and TVs, if we don't have no control of that, what we do have control of, whether or not we watch it or not, we have control whether or not we entertain it. So fellas, and women, I'm talking to y'all too, but this video here, I want to talk more to the fellas because, man, we're leaders. We're leaders. And a leader, a true leader, a effective leader, he shows up. He shows up the right way.
Right. Drop that.
fellas-
Go to 1 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. He said we are leaders. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. Shout out that brother. That brother was telling some truth in that video. 1 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1.
The book of 1 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1.
Read.
This is a true saying.
Uh-huh.
If a man desire the office of a bishop,
Read.
he desireth a good work.
Come on.
A bishop then must be blameless.
Must be what?
Must be blameless.
Come on.
The husband of one wife.
Must be a leader, the husband of one wife, blameless. Read.
Vigilant.
Vigilant. If you lusting all the time, are you vigilant? No. You thinking about like a crackhead trying to get his next fix. I got to get my next hit. I can't wait to get up out of here. And it's that consumes your mind. I can't wait to get up out of here so I can get in my lust. Man. No. But be vigilant, blameless. Read.
Sober.
Sober. Come on.
Of good behavior.
Of what?
Of good behavior.
Is it good behavior when you? I gotta go say it. You got your journey. They say use journigans. But they use Vaseline, baby oil. You know, some of these brothers, man. Some brothers are nasty. They got their tissue. No, that ain't good behavior. I remember I used to say, you gonna go blind, boy. You keep doing. You gonna go blind. Stop it. Get some help. Beating yourself like it owe you money. What's wrong with you? Y'all got to reel me back in, man. Come on, read.
Given to hospitality.
You can't be given the hospitality if you read on. Come on.
Apt to teach.
Apt to teach. You ain't apt to teach if you're too weak to go to camp because every time you turn around, you watching porn. Can't even get out the bed because you done. Read on. Come on.
Not given to wine, nor striker. Not given to filthy lucre.
All right, go to 2 Samuel 13. We'll start at verse 1.
The book of 2 Samuel, chapter 13, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And it came to pass after this, that Absalom, the son of David, had a fair sister, whose name was Tamar.
Tamar. Yep.
And Amnon, the son of David, loved her.
Stepbrother and sister. Come on.
And Amnon was so vexed.
He was what?
And Amnon was so vexed.
Caught up in his lust. He was that vexed. Read.
That he fell sick for his sister Tamar.
Fell sick for his stepsister. His lust had consumed him so much that he wanted his stepsister. Read.
For she was a virgin.
She was a virgin. Come on.
And Amnon thought it hard for him to do anything to her. But Amnon had a friend whose name.
See, it's all. Give me that. What's Sirach? But every beast can soar with his kind. It's always they always got the clan of wicked niggers with them. Why didn't go to a godly man? He go to the dude that's gonna tell him that BS. He said, I'm thinking, okay, I got a friend though. I know he gonna he wise to do evil too. Let me go holler at him. Read that.
The book of Sirach, chapter 13, verse 15.
That's it.
Every beast loveth his like.
He loveth his like. Read.
And every man loveth his neighbor.
Uh-huh.
All flesh consorted according to kind.
He said, all flesh consorted according to kind. Read.
And a man will cleave to his like.
He will cleave a wicked nigger just like him. That's what he went to, a wicked ninja just like him. Go back to 2 Samuel 13. Can't make this stuff up.
The book of 2 Samuel, chapter 13, verse 3.
Read.
But Amnon had a friend whose name was Jonadab.
Is this really a friend? No. I'm going to tell you. Why is it? Read on, come on.
The son of Shemaiah, David's brother.
Read.
And Jonadab was a very subtle man. And he said unto him, Why art thou, being the king's son, lean from day to day? Wilt thou not tell me? And Amnon said unto him, I love Tamar, my brother Absalom's sister.
Watch listen to the counsel they give him. You can't make this stuff up. Read.
And Jonadab said unto him, Lay thee down on thy bed and make thyself sick.
He said, lay down and make yourself sick. Play sick. He called it playing. You play hooky, nigga. That's what he told him. Play hooky. Play sick. Play like you fiend, like you sick. Read.
And when thy father coming in to see thee, say unto him, I pray thee, let my sister Tamar come.
So he set up the plot. He set the plot up. This is premeditated. He set it up, planned it out, even counseled with a wicked nigger to get pointers on how to do it. Man, I'm telling you, boy, Lord help, we need mercy, man. We need mercy for real. Read. Imagine imagine people look brothers and sisters look like us. This ain't Esau. This is us. They look like us doing this. And then, man, how do I get her? Oh, man, just play like you sick. Play like you sick, man. She'll cook you some soup, make something nice for you. Then when she come in, get her. Bruh, what's wrong with you? Who raised you? Well, we know who raised you. But read on, come on.
I pray thee, let my sister Tamar come and give me meat.
Come feed me. Read.
And dress the meat in my sight, that I may see it, and eat it at her hand.
Come on.
So Amnon lay down and made himself sick. And when the king was come in to see him, Amnon said unto the king, I pray thee, let Tamar my sister come, and make me a couple of cakes in my sight.
So you gotta think, she come in with the cake, probably the banging type, with cinnamon, or maybe even strawberry. I'm thinking of a sister, she in her head wrap, hooking it up, making the cake, got the ingredients. Because she think her brother's sick. Now, he's sick. I'm gonna look out for him. I'm gonna help nourish him back to health. But no, that nigga lust was all over him. Read on.
That I may eat at her hand. Then David sent home to Tamar, saying, Go now to thy brother Amnon's house and dress him meat. So Tamar went to her brother Amnon's house, and he was laid down, and she took flour and kneaded it, and made cakes in his sight.
So she made some cakes, read.
And did bake the cakes. She took a pan and poured them out before him. But he refused to eat.
He refused to eat. Why? That ain't what he wanted. He had an appetite for something else because he's a wicked nigger. Read.
And Amnon said, Have out all men from me? And they went out, every man from him.
So he put all the men out. He put them all out because he got an ulterior motive. Read.
And Amnon said unto Tamar, Bring the meat into the chamber, that I may eat of thine hand. And Tamar took the cakes she had made and brought them into the chamber of Amnon her brother. And when she had brought them unto him to eat, he took hold of her and said unto her, Come lie with me, my sister.
So he said he grabbed hold of his sister. This wicked, lustful nigger grabbed hold of his sister. Read.
And she answered him, Nay, my brother.
She said, No. Read.
Do not force me, for no such thing ought to be done in Israel.
She said, no such thing like this is supposed to be done in Israel. His lust was so strong on him. You think the law was in his mind? No. She's reminding him. She's letting him know this is folly. We don't do this in Israel. Read.
Do not thou this folly, and I, whether shall I cause my shame to go? And as for thee, thou shalt be as one of the fools in Israel.
You'll be a fool. Read.
Now therefore, I pray thee, speak unto the king.
She said, go talk to the king. She understood. Go talk to my father. Go talk to the men. Because you ain't supposed to do this folly in Israel. Come on.
For he will not withhold me from thee.
He'll give me to you. But when your lust is in your head, when it's overtaking you, you ain't thinking about the law. Read on.
Howbeit, he would not hearken unto her voice.
He said, I ain't listening to you. Come on.
But being stronger than she, forced her and lay with her.
Come on.
Then Amnon hated her exceedingly.
Boom. Now that his sin done took hold of everything, his lust done conceded, now what? Now he can't stand her. Now the Negro can't stand her. And discarded her like trash, like she was garbage. Our own people. Read.
So that the hatred wherewith he hated was greater than the love wherewith
he
had
had
loved.
greater hatred than love for his sister. Read.
And Amnon said unto her, Arise and be gone.
He said, now get out. Get out. Take your cakes and get up out of here.
And she said unto him, there is no cause. This evil in sending me away is greater than the other that thou
It's
didst
greater
unto
than
me.
what you did to me. Because he destroyed the sister. He destroyed the sister. And he said, now get the hell out of here. Discarded her like she was garbage. Get the video ready. Get the video. And you read on. I like this because the Lord killed that nigga. All praise to the
Sin
Lord.
brings death. And
Hold
the
on,
crazy part is sin will never.
back it up. Go to Romans chapter 6, verse 23. She says, sin brings death. You don't think the Lord will get you? Romans chapter 6, verse 23.
The book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 23. For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life.
The gift of God is eternal life, but the wages, your payment for sin is death. But for our people, Ecclesiastes 8:11, we think, oh yeah, Lord, don't get me. I'm telling you, the mercy for the Negro in America. We need mercy. But a lot of our people, they take it for granted. They take mercy for granted. They do. They take it for granted. Like, well, you know, it is what it is. I got enough. I can keep on doing what I'm doing. And the Lord ain't going to find me. Yeah, he going to find you out. It just ain't your day yet. Read that. Ecclesiastes 8:11. He just ain't made it to your file yet.
Chapter 8, verse 11.
Uh-huh.
Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
You ain't got caught yet with your little secret pocket of sin, porn, or whatever you're doing. The Lord ain't got you yet, but he watching. His eyes are 10,000 times. Remember this. His eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. He's watching. He's always watching. Read.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
It's fully set because you don't get caught. It's like a high tide people. Like, yeah, I'm gonna keep sinning. He ain't got me yet. He don't see me. Oh no, he see you. He just waiting for your folly to be exposed. Now go to the video.
Sin brings death. And the crazy part is sin will never tell you the price. Like, it never says, if you keep fooling with me, I'm going to destroy you.
You see that right there? We just read in Ecclesiastes 8:11. You don't get caught right away, so you think think they got away. No, you ain't getting away. You going to get got. That should maybe play on them. It's a scripture I'm looking for. Let me find it. Play.
With a disease that you can't get rid of. Sex won't tell you that it can tie your spirit to the wrong person, the wrong mindset, the wrong generational curse. It won't tell you that one night can turn into years of consequences. Because sin always markets the pleasure, but never the fallout. The Bible literally says, for the wages of sin is death. Romans 6:23, and that's not just a physical death. That's the death of your peace, your purpose, your confidence, your standards. Sin won't tell you that lust leads to addiction. Sin won't tell you that cheating leads to broken families. Sin won't tell you that pride leads to isolation. Sin won't tell you that lying leads to losing everything that trusted you. It waits until you are hooked and then it collects the bill. But here's what God does. He gives you conviction before destruction. So that guilt, that hesitation, that little voice, that's not shame. That's protection. So stop letting temporary pleasure cost you long-term peace, because sin will never tell you that it's here to kill you, but the results of it will.
The sister said a lot. She said the sin will get you killed. It won't tell you right away. You don't know right away it's gonna get you. But when it comes, like when it's time to collect, that's it. That is it. Get Judges chapter 14, verse 1. Judges.
The book of Judges, chapter 14, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And Samson went down to Timnath and saw a woman of Timnath of the daughters of the Philistines.
Africans, Hamites. He wanted, he can get a woman from his tribe? Of course he could. He said, I saw her, so I want her. Read, watch this.
And he came up and told his father and his mother and said, I have seen a woman of Timnath.
He said, I've seen this woman of Timnath. Read.
Of the daughters of the Philistines.
Of the daughters of the Philistines. Come on.
Now, therefore, get her for me to wife.
His lust was that strong. He went to his parents and said, get her for me to wife. Watch what his parents said. Watch it.
Then his father and his mother said unto him, is there never a woman among the daughters of thy brethren?
Of thy who?
Of thy brethren?
When your lust is that strong, you will go after something that you know that you ain't supposed to have. His parents, clearly you can tell they keeping the law, because what they say, read that again, officer.
Then said his father and his mother, and said unto him,
Come on.
Is there never a woman among the daughters of thy brethren,
Read.
or among all my people,
Of who?
of my people,
My people. Read.
that thou goest to take a wife of the uncircumcised?
The uncircumcised. He said, look, you going after this? This is what you want? Read.
And Samson said unto his father, Get her for me, for she pleaseth me well.
She pleases me well. My lust is on me so heavy, I want that. That's what I want. He's saying, you don't want one from your own kid? No. Get me that one. I want that one. Read.
But his father and his mother knew not that it was of the Lord,
Yep.
that he sought an occasion against the Philistines, for at that time the Philistines had dominion over Israel.
So those are the Lord. But I just wanted to show you that because he had lust on him. 2 Samuel chapter 11, verse 1. I'm not going to get through all of this. Not going to get through. I might.
The book of 2 Samuel chapter 11 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And it came to pass, after the year was expired, at the time when kings go forth to battle,
Yep.
that David sent Joab and his servants with him,
Mm-hmm.
and all Israel, and they destroyed the children of Ammon and besieged Rabbah, but David tarried still at Jerusalem.
So David was at the crib. David was a man of war. He's also a man after God's own heart. David was a bad brother, man. King David was no joke. What? Read on. Watch this.
And it came to pass in an eventide that David arose from off his bed and walked upon the roof of the king's house.
So you got to think, he got a nice pad. Probably got the curtains blowing. He get up out the bed. He walk out. See the king. He probably oversee the whole kingdom. I'm trying to dramatize it so you can kind of get what's going on. He's the king. He got a nice, he can see everything. Walk outside. I can't think of the awning where you can just walk outside and see everything. You see over the whole kingdom. Read.
And from the roof he saw a woman washing herself.
So he saw a woman washing herself. Read.
And the woman was very beautiful to look upon.
He said, dang, she's bad. She is bad. He saw it like, man. Read.
And David sent and inquired after the woman.
Who that? Yo, who that is right there? You know, he didn't go down there himself. He probably, how do you say, dispatched a runner. He sent like a runner down there to go check it out. He go find that out for me. Hey, he got see a king, he got subjects. Hey, go find out who that is. I want to see what's going on with her. That lust. Read on.
And one said, Is not this Bathsheba,
Uh-huh.
the daughter of Elam, the wife of Uriah the Hittite?
It should have stopped right there. It should have stopped when he heard that, right? It's the wife of Uriah. Uriah was in battle. He was one of David's warriors. He was in battle. Read.
And David sent messengers and took her. And she came in unto him.
Uh-huh.
And he lay with her.
He laid with her. Watch this.
For she was purified from her uncleanness, and she returned unto her house.
So she was purified, which means she had just came off that time. And you married brothers and sisters know when they usually come off of that time, what happens after? He start ovulating. That's what happened, right? All right, let's see what happened. Read.
And the woman conceived.
She did what?
And the woman conceived.
She conceived. All this. I'm reading this to show you that even a king can come down. He'll come down with lust. Like lust, it don't discriminate. So don't think like, oh, I'm officer of 10, I'm officer of 20. Yeah, guess what? Lust can jump on you. Read.
And sent and told David and said, I am with child.
Uh-huh.
And David sent to Joab, saying, Send me Uriah the Hittite.
This is like something you see on like All My Children at General Hospital. This is like soap opera stuff. Like, oh, dang, well, I got brother wife pregnant. All right, well, how do we fix this? I know, get her husband, the guy who's supposed to be dealing with her. Yeah, that's a great idea. Get him. All right, read on. Come on.
And Joab sent Uriah to David.
Uh-huh.
And when Uriah was come unto him, David demanded of him how Joab did, and how the people did, and how the war prospered. And David said to Uriah, Go down to thy house and wash thy feet. And Uriah departed out of the king's house. And there followed him a mess of meat from the king.
So the king sent him meat. He sent him food. A mess, so it's a lot of a nice layout of it. Read on.
But Uriah slept at the door.
He slept at the door. He didn't go in. You see what he was trying to get him to do? Trying to get him to go in and deal with his wife. Read on. Watch this.
Of the king's house with all the servants of his lord,
Huh?
and went not down to his house. And when they had told David, saying, Uriah went not down into his house, David said unto Uriah, Camest thou not from thy journey?
Uh-huh.
Why then didst thou not go down unto thine house?
He said, why didn't you go to your house? Read.
And Uriah said unto David, The ark and Israel and Judah abide in tents, and my lord Joab and the servants of my lord are encamped in the open field.
They at war. We at war, damn it. That's what he's saying. We are at war. Yo, you're making nice. I'm supposed to be on the battlefield. Uriah was a man of war. Read.
Shall I then go into mine house to eat and to drink and to lie with my wife? As thou livest and as thy soul liveth, I will not do this thing.
He said, I ain't doing that. I'm supposed to be out there battling, warring with my brothers. Damn, that's cold-blooded right there. I bet David was cut. He probably cut. Like, damn, this dude ain't no joke. I'd have been cut. I would have been cut. Like, yo, I pulled this dude back for war to get some cheeks to try to cover my lust, and he cut me. I'm cut. He said, man, I ain't doing that. He slept outside. Like, I ain't going in there. Like, the hell with that. Brothers out there on the battlefield bleeding, warring, fighting, and you be going, come on. Let's go. Read.
And David said to Uriah, Tarry here today also, and tomorrow I will let thee depart. So Uriah abode in Jerusalem that day and the morrow. And when David had called him, he did eat and drink before him, and he made him drunk. And at even he went out to lie on his bed with the servants of his lord, but went not down to his house. And it came to pass in the morning that David wrote a letter to Joab and sent it by the hand of Uriah.
So he got him some drinks in him. Then he gave him a letter like, okay, well, this guy, he didn't go in his house. I gave him the letter. I'm gonna send him back. I said, okay, he ain't gonna do it. So now he got to go forward with the rest of the plan. All this because of lust. Because of his lust, all he had to do was not deal with her, not lust after the beauty of, Bathsheba was bad. And he saw like, yeah, man, I got to have it. Hey, man, y'all go inquire. All he had to do was not do that. What happened? Read on, watch this.
And he wrote in the letter saying, Set ye Uriah in the forefront of the hottest battle, and retire ye from him, that he may be smitten and die.
So he said, put him in the hottest part of the battle, and then pull back, because you got to think about it. You put him in the hottest part of the battle, you leave the brother with it, he gonna kill everybody. He gonna kill everybody. He said, well, no, put him out there and then take all the help from him. Don't leave him battle buddies with him, because he gonna come back. And Ryan gonna come. He gonna come back to the house. So he said, hey, put him out there and then pull back, so we can assure that he gets killed. That's a wicked mindset. That's wicked. That's your brother. So he gave him the letter to carry it to his commander. I was like, here, yeah, the king gave me the letter to get to you. And Uriah probably standing in front of you reading like, yeah, okay, well, yep. Well, we're gonna sign you over to that part. It's smoke. They put David where that day. They put Uriah where the smoke was at. There's smoke over there. Put Uriah over there. Then don't give him no help. Damn. All because the dude dealt with his wife. Read on. Come on.
And it came to pass, when Joab observed the city, that he assigned Uriah unto a place where he knew that valiant men were.
He said, they getting it in over there. I'm going to put you over there. They knocking heads off over there. Put him out there, right over there. Read.
And the men of the city went out and fought with Joab And there fell some of the people of the servant of David.
Uh-huh.
And Uriah the Hittite died also.
So we read all that to show that just because of lust, all that went on and got the brother killed, all because of lust. Now, Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 31, we'll leave with that.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 18, and verse 31. Cast away from you all your transgressions, whereby ye have transgressed, and make you a new heart and a new spirit. For why will ye die, O house of Israel?
Jump up to verse 30.
Verse 30. Therefore I will judge you, O house of Israel.
The Lord said he would judge us, the house of Israel. Why? Come on.
Everyone according to his ways, saith the Lord God. Repent and turn yourselves from all your transgressions.
Stop sinning. Stop sin. I had a clip, the one with Bishop Yawasab. Let me see if I can get it to the tech team. Pray for me. Read that again. Should be loading up.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 18, verse 30. Therefore I will judge you, O house of Israel, everyone according to his ways, saith the Lord God. Repent and turn yourselves from all your transgressions.
That's right.
So iniquity shall not be your ruin.
So iniquity will not be our ruin.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.